Welcome to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions, and today we're using Score Merch like always. We're using Deadman Switch, of course, Sword Choke Pain Resonance, Nowhere to Hide, which lets us, of course, kick a generator and see their auras of all survivors 200 meters away from us and building drummers. I was going to switch it out with a different perk, but I chose not to because of the fact that I showed it in the last video, so I'm going to show it in this video too, how good this build is for Score Merchant. Because being able to see survivors after you generator helps you be able to find them, and because of our add-ons, it makes it even better. Because the two add-ons we have today are the right green add-on, which we always use, which basically lets survivors be oblivious once they enter our drone radius, and the left green add-on, which makes it so the survivors are exhausted once they enter the radius of our drone, and it lingers for 3 seconds after we're leaving, or I think it's 6 seconds, it's one of the two. But either way, it's a great combination, and you'll see in this game. Okay, we are in Raccoon City, East Wing, which is actually a pretty good map for Score Merchant because just like the other video where I was inside of the theater, we have the ability to basically control generators by putting drones on top or bottom floor. Also, we got the East Wing, which in my opinion is way easier than the West Wing. West Wing sucks. I hate West Wing. But, well, not really sucks, but it's annoying. East Wing's not that bad because you don't really have much to deal with besides the outside building and the little middle part. But like usual, I'm gonna put drones near all these generators that I think I need to protect. But I noticed that no one's near any of the generators, so they must be near this one. So I'm gonna put a drone up, of course, and they're all gonna fall down. But I was gonna kill this generator so we can use Nowhere to Hide and see where they all are, and we can see someone's right here. So I'm gonna go straight for them. And I tried to swing over here, but I realized I don't play this map very often, so I don't know where I'm going. But for some reason why there's a random ace just in the middle of nowhere trying to go after me, so he's over here but undetectable, so he ran straight into us. So we're going to try and chase Ace and down him as fast as possible. It should be an easy down because he went in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing over here. And he does not have balance landing. If he did, I believe no, he didn't run into our drone radius. So there's a score choke right in front of us. And I wasn't going to hook him on there at first. But because of the fact that I realized there's one gen that's not blocked, I chose to use my Sword Choke Pain Resonance and use and block that gen. So the main gens you want to protect right now when you get a map like this is the two middle gens. There are two gens in the middle area of the map. There is no reason for you to not try and protect those gens because they're right next to each other. They're really open and your drones will easily protect it. So Deadman Switch activates and blocks that one. That's why it's blocked for so much longer. But we have the ability to put down two drones, one over there, one over here. Someone is doing my drone right now. So that's the reason why we are unable to. That's the reason why he's being what's it called? Detected right now. But I'm going to kick this gen because even though the gen is kind of far away from us, I don't really care. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to put a new drone up here and try and get this generator to make sure it's not being used. I activated Nowhere to Hide, but for some reason I didn't look around to see if a survivor was over there or not. Instead, I'm going to go straight over here to try and get someone off this gen because I know they're on this gen. These two middle gens, you want to, like, if you're a survivor, you want to do these two middle gens because they're just really, really strong. So I decided to just give up on the generator always hit right and just do this over here because it makes more sense to protect these ones. Nowhere to Hide and activate, and I see someone hiding right here. They don't know where I'm coming, so I'm going to down here. Get a free hit, of course. And the thing about Nowhere to Hide, when you get a free hit on somebody who's just standing there, most of the time they're gonna get like discombobulated. They're not gonna realize, oh wait, I hit this person. Like, oh wait, they know where I am. So as a result, they're gonna get hit and then take a minute to run away, and their speed boost won't be nearly as annoying as it usually is. I'm gonna hook this person. Another score choke, activating it, blocking the faraway generator, making it regress by 25%. Most of the time, you don't want to use your score choke this early in the game because you have 5 generators. There's no point in doing it. But the reason why I do it is because I don't want to go over on this generator ever because it's too far away. I'm not really trying to protect it. So by putting a score choke, by putting it on a score choke, I can just regress by 25% and not really have to worry about it anymore because it's already lost 25% of its power. This person runs into me by accident. I was gonna try and down them, but they weren't gonna get down. They were gonna get unbreakable. The endurance side effect would have saved them. But the reason why I continue chasing him is because first thing, he'll drop pallets if I chase him, and second thing, if I do down him, I can get him out the game actually really fast. That's the main reason why I chase this person. I don't care about tunneling right now. I don't even want to get out the game. But I swing right here because I knew he was gonna drop the pallet, but I was hoping I hit him before. but sadly I don't. But I'm going to keep the pallet down because honestly, sometimes keeping the pallet down is better than keeping it up. Oh, letting them keeping the pallet down is sometimes better than actually doing it. This person does the generator really far away from me, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. This person's gonna go over here. I'm going to activate this drone. That way I get a little speed buff because they're in here. I don't really have to worry about much. I'm gonna mind game until he eventually messes up. Then I realized he had a cloud trap on him, so I could have just waited. He doesn't go back around, but cloud trap breaks the pallet. So I could have, if you were more aware, like I was not aware, I could have just went over there, let him go over the pallet, and the pallet would automatically broken, and then it would have been fine. But I chose to be a little dumb, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go up here because I know if I go up here, they'll get off the gen, and I can chase them afterwards. That man's switch is gonna activate. I'm gonna kick this gen. Know where the high is gonna activate, and now I can see where they went. And I see one person's over here, so I'm gonna try and get her by just kind of going the opposite direction where she originally went. So I see her over here in this room. I'm going to chase her like usual, but this pallet is really bad, so I'm gonna put a drone up, make her run away from it. This is a smart. In the last video, I showed you a person trying to loop me at a pallet, but there was no reason for him to do it because of the fact that we have this thing called a drone, and it'll get exposed. That right there is what you're supposed to do when you're a survivor. If a score merchant puts a drone down, you do not want to go in the drone radius because you will just get exposed. I'm going to get rid of that drone right there and put a drone over here because I see this person on the generator. He tried to be greedy and do the generator, so instead of me try to kick it, drone up and pick him up. Well, drone after I hook him. The hook right here, so now I can't put a drone up anymore. But it's fine. That generator is slowly regressing, and we still have 4 gens they have to do, and that means switch activates, so that generator is blocked. So now I can put a drone here and make sure they're not on it. I know they're on the generator at the bottom because they always are, but surprisingly they weren't on the generator at the bottom actually. But it doesn't matter, put a drone up because we need to make sure we protect the the generator. This person runs into me for some reason. I don't know why he did that. I think they were... No, I was undetectable for like a second, but I wasn't under for a long time, so I don't know why I did that. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I just downed them because of the fact that they were being weird. I activate the trimmers, so that every generator is blocked. And then someone tries to go into my drone radius, but they chose to. But they're slowly becoming exposed. And now you see by this game how good this build is. We hooked like 5 people, and we have 4 gens. They still gotta do. There's no way they're winning this game. It's basically too late. But they do the faraway gen. It's fine. I didn't want to protect that gen anyway, as you can tell by watching the video. You don't really got a faraway gens. You don't really want to protect. You want to kind of contain a 3 gen if possible. You don't always want, like, the 3 gen is the most important thing with any killer, but especially score merchant because she's not good at chasing people, so 3 genning is your best option for trying to win. This person runs into me again for some reason. I don't know how she's so oblivious. I don't even, like, she's not even in the drone radius, so she doesn't even have the green add-on. She's just so oblivious to my actions. This person has a call trap on them. I missed my attack because I'm terrible. I was hoping they would mess up the minigame and get exposed, but instead they chose not to. This person is already hooked them and they're already injured. So I'm gonna go try mind game, but I decided to just leave them because it makes more sense to try and block this. Well, get these generators, what's it called, regressing before I decide to go chase somebody. So know where the high is gonna activate. I see where everyone is. They're healing right here, so I'm gonna try and hit them. But I have this pallet still down because I was gonna not destroy it because if I don't destroy the pallet, there is there's more room for error. But they chose to just use the pallet. But this girl is so weird. I don't know why. I don't know what she's doing. I'm being completely honest. I don't get it. She's running into me even though I'm nowhere near her. She's just being weird. So this, I believe, is her 3rd down because I think she's done this 3 times for some reason. But I also don't think I hooked her on a scorch hook yet. So I'm gonna hook on a scorch hook. She's not dead actually, but because of the fact that we activate filling trimmers, every gen is blocked, of course, and Dead Man Switch is gonna block that gen all over there because Scorcher Pain Resonance made him scream. So now because that gen over there is blocked, I don't really have to go over there yet until about 10 more seconds. So I'm gonna start heading over there because it's gonna take 10 seconds to go over there anyway. So might as well start heading over there now. Because I know someone was over there or is over there, I'm going to put a drone down over here. The generator is regressing. And all we have to really do right now is worry about chasing these last survivors. I believe one or two of them are dead on hook, and the other ones are still doing gens. So I'm gonna put a drone up here. I know they're on the top generator because they always are. It's almost done, but I'm going to drone up and kill it. It's probably around 65%. So because of nowhere to hide, I can see exactly where they are. So this person is trying to hide in this building. Now look at this play. If I was stupid, this person is stuck right here. They can't get out. What you should have done if you were me is you should have got rid of one of your drones and set up the drone right there and block the exit. There's no way he can get out. And because of the way he can get out, he would have slowly got exposed, and I could have just downed him once, and I wouldn't have to go through this long chase. But it doesn't really matter because he messed up and he put himself in a situation where there's nowhere for him to go. So I'm just gonna wait for him to go through the window, but he never does. So I get a 3 down. It doesn't really matter. He was in a situation where unless he vaulted perfectly, there was no way he was getting out of that. Building tremors will activate, and all gens are blocked. Besides the 2 gens they're working on, he's already been hooked on a scorch hook, so this is not gonna do anything. But that man's switch will activate, and he is dead now. And because that girl is exposed, I'm gonna chase after her. But I know it's not the girl going downstairs. I know it's the girl going down here, so I'm gonna chase her because she's already exposed. It makes more sense to chase the exposed person anyway. She doesn't even drop the pallet for some reason. To be fair, that room is terrible. That pallet is bad, so it makes sense why she didn't drop it. But I would have done something just to not die instantly. But you see how we quickly down and kill 2 people. This build is so good. We activate that drone. That generator on the far other way of the map is blocked because of the fact that Dead Man switch. But he didn't care that it was blocked. He said that generator is 99%. I'm going to do this gen. Because nowhere to hide, I can see this person. They're gonna go over here to this really annoying room. But I see that they have a claw trap on them, but the claw trap does go away, sadly. So I can't let them vault the pallet and destroy it. I do have to actually chase her normally. But this is a pretty good pallet. Not terrible, I will say. But I don't care how good it is. I'm going to activate that drone, make sure they're not on that generator. And I'm going to chase her, and she's in a really bad spot right now, so I got to quick it down. Now, I see him over here doing that generator. So I'm going to purposely go over here, and hopefully he gets exposed, and he doesn't realize that I'm going after him. He's oblivious. But he does decide to run away, because even though, yes, he knows, he's the one that gets exposed by the drone. So I see him over there. I'm going to go chase after him. He's going to look at me, look at me, and then go, oh. But I hear him drop, so I know exactly where he is. And sadly, I wasn't able to hit him before he went to the window, but it doesn't really matter because he's the last person. As long as that girl doesn't have Unbreakable, I don't have to worry about anything. Instead of going to the window, he decides to go upstairs, get stuck on the wall. So it's going to be a really easy, quick hit. And there is nowhere for him to go. He goes down the stairs for some. I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's the worst pathing ever. And he gets down really quickly, really easy down. And this person, I believe, I don't think he's dead on hook, but he is definitely going to be hooked again. And it doesn't really matter because as long as he can't get himself off the hook, this game is completely over. Even if he could get himself off the hook, wouldn't matter. Oh, he's dead on hook, actually. This is the only girl we haven't hooked yet, and that's because of the fact that she's been the most stealthiest one, and we've been focusing on better targets. So there's another game of Nowhere to Hide being the best perk ever created when it comes to using Score Merchant. So I'm gonna hook her, but I'm an idiot and I'm just bad. Like, I don't even know why I did that. I'm like, I can't. I really just missed. That's stupid annoying. I just didn't even pick her up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Because some reason why I thought she went down, but she didn't go down. So I have to go back up here because the only way to get up on the second floor is to go through these stairs. I hate this map sometimes. But anyway, it doesn't matter that much because of the fact that it's the last bit of the game. I want to hook her, if I can pick her up while falling. And the game is over. It's a really quick game. Actually, for normal, like normally my Super Merchant games take a long time because it took a while. But no, this game was fast. Like this game, the build worked perfectly as it normally does. Like this build was so good. Like you need to use it. I recommend. But of course, if you like the build, make sure you use it. Comment how good it was, and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And look at this, we have a merciless killer as Score Merchant. As usual, I'm the best with Score Merchant, and I will always be picking this amazing killer. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you use Nowhere to Hide. It's a really good perk. Make sure you use this build so you can win your games with Score Merchant. I'm telling you, this build is the new meta. I will see you on the next video. Have a nice day.